So, Ardent, remember how you were pissed off about the church that got knocked down?
Oh, God.
Oh, God, that shit.
Fury in France after 40 ancient standing stones erected by prehistoric humans 7,000 years ago near famed Karnak archaeological site are destroyed to make way for a DIY store.
Why?
Which...
Oh, it's France. They always surrender their land.
Make Normandy British again?
Okay, I have to put my camera on so you guys can actually see my reaction to this.
No. Oh, yeah.
Hold on.
This is making me beyond furious. What the fuck is wrong with people? Why on earth would you destroy something significant to human existence just for a fucking store?
Just need to bring that over there for chat.
Thank you. Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
That screenshot. I want to Photoshop that so badly.
Yes.
Feel free.
Maureen's like, what? Why? And Lil Green Master says, but they wouldn't do that with the Abos. Damn fucking straight. You have no idea how much of a shit fight it is if someone wants to do something productive.
It's only white history.
Yeah, that seems to be about right. But other French what? In French what?
That far back, they wouldn't have been white. So this is actually a racial hate crime. We win.
You say that, but 7,000 years ago in France, they probably were.
I know. I'm just trying to get around the fucking bullshit.
But the French aren't white.
Oh. The whitest thing about the French is their flag.
Oh, yeah. Prime says he talked with his mum about this and came up with the thought, why not capitalize on this? Make it into an attraction. Put up a hot dog stand and a plaque and a sign. Welcome to France, DIY, look at this. Yeah, no, that'd be too easy. So, fury has erupted in France after dozens of 7,000-year-old standing stones erected by prehistoric humans were destroyed to make way for a DIY store. Some 37...
It's a 7,000-year-old DIY store.
Monkey says the French invented surrendering. So
not only did they invent it, but they also perfected it.
Yeah. Some 37...
Yes, to the point that they continue to commit it these days.
Yes. So, some 37 stones staying between 0.5 meter and 1 meter were each destroyed by the development of the large construction for a don't care outlet in Karnak, in Brittany, northwest of France. Make Brittany Britain again. According to local amateur archaeologist Christian Obelt, the site has been on France's national archaeological map since 2015, as well as being on the town's official list of local megaliths. They say the site was also going to be submitted to France's Ministry of Culture with a view to listing it as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Karnak is famous for its ancient menhir, heavy raised standing stones which spread across the 3 alignments, Menek, Comario, and Kurtliskan. I assume that means something to someone who speaks that.
It's very rare that you'll hear me say this, but there are times when capitalism really fucking pisses me off.
Yep.
I think this is the landowners getting rid of the land as fast as they can to get it developed before somebody submits it to UNESCO when they know they'll never have any ability to use it again.
Keep in mind that the government also approved this fucking construction.
This is actually something I covered in a recent article with the Lotus Eaters about how we're currently living with managerial capitalism and not your entrepreneurial style capitalism. With managerial capitalism, they want to strip away any sentiment because it's very utilitarian. It doesn't want anything to be valued because, you know, there's feelings behind it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does seem that way, doesn't it? Oh. So, yeah, many locals were left furious over the building work, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so Obelt's originally...
Shit like this that make aliens not want to talk to us because we're destroying our own fucking history.
It's shit like this that makes me hope the aliens destroy us. So, Obelt's originally raised concerns over brutal developments threatening the prehistoric site. The Chemin de Montauban site included 2 intersecting rows of small granite stellae, each spreading out over 50 meters in length. One had been
I hope they trash the store anytime it's open. I hope they just keep destroying it over and over again.
The store gets culturally enriched.
What? Yeah, just dumping rocks in the middle of the fucking store.
Let's just burn it down every time. They have to rebuild the whole.
Well, the French do enjoy setting things on fire and running away. Just like the Canadians.
Stones that was destroyed had been in its original place for 7,000 fucking years.
Yep. One of the oldest sets of stellae in the town of Karnak, believed to date between 5480 and 5320 BC. The highest dating obtained from menhir in the west of France. So, of world significance, So yeah, oust. Some bullshit France reported that the local Don't Care Association has decided to lodge a complaint with the public prosecutor for willful destruction of sites that relate to archaeological heritage. The group said the
How long before they bulldoze over the fucking graves from World War II?
Give it a month. I reckon it's not going to be. I reckon it's going to be in about 30 or 40 years.
Wouldn't be surprising. Oh, we've all forgotten about World War II.
I
Why
reckon,
are these gravestones here? They don't mean anything.
I reckon they'll do it about a generation after the anniversary, after the 100 years, at the latest.
What is that comment?
You would think
About
that a
spreading
country where it is illegal
misinformation?
to call your pig Napoleon would have a law to make it illegal to desecrate such a rare site. The swines must pay for this.
Oh, yeah, that's
Please
funny.
stop spreading misinformation. There's nothing in French law that says you can't name your pig Napoleon. Jesus Christ.
Oh, dear. So Tristan says, and
Napoleon's quite a cute
quoting
name for a pig.
something, the mayor of Karnak, Olivia Lepic, victim of threats, was placed under the protection of the gendarmerie Friday, June 9th. That doesn't sound like arrested. The mayor should be arrested. I'm sure the mayor allowed this to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a failure of duty.
Yes. Like, the government is clearly also to blame for this, as well as Crow was saying, managerial capitalism. Knocking this down is fine, but some random fucking rock that's clearly not been worked or positioned that the Australian Aboriginals walk past and go, culturally significant, or some fucking tin can that the Abos walk past and go, culturally significant. Yeah, that you must protect for all fucking eternity.
Yeah. Why did I just have a flashback to The Gods Are Crazy? No, The Gods Must Be Crazy, I think it was. The movie was called.
Yeah. I'm certain I've seen that movie, but I can't for the life of me remember what it's about.
Coke bottle falls from an airplane. African native thinks it's some sort of gift from the gods.
Oh, that one, yes.
Yeah.
I
haven't seen that
I've
since I was
seen
a kid.
parts of it, I think.
Yeah. It was actually pretty good as I remember.
Usually if I'm going to watch something in black and white, I go find a Carry On movie.
It's not that old.
What's the difference?
Just because I watched it in black and white the first time doesn't mean it was shot in black and white.
Yeah, but they've had colour films since the early 1900s, Arden.
That's true.
That doesn't mean he had a colour TV.
No. Oh, dear. They were very late to arrive in Australia, that's for sure. Fucking colour.
Same here.
If you enjoyed this segment from the Songs of Chardonnay podcast, please consider joining us live exclusively on rumble.com/c/Songs of Chardonnay. A special thanks to our Subscribe Star supporters who you can currently see scrolling past on your screen.